home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Now here's Johnson. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations. And sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent, and when he gets going, watch out.
Murray scanning the floor. Driving in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility.
And Williamson gets it to go.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Now here's Murray. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Back to Jones. For Murray. Jones, no luck.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you guys.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Murray. A baseline J.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Gordon. Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. So both teams making some changes here in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 3. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Outside, Jones. Trying to get something going. Pelicans pull it in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Count the basket. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray's showing plenty of confidence there.
Here's Jokic. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Williamson. Banked in off the glass. Williamson's got his second basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
A shot by Messi, no good. But there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Out to the wing. Hardaway with the steal. Brown with it, and it's Bay picking him up. Here's Murray. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Murray's got 6 points.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
New Orleans leading 5-5 to the right side. Outside, Jones. Out left to the wing. From deep. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Craig looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Here's Najee following the score by New Orleans. Here's Murray, and he converts the layup. He's got 8.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Here's Spears. Rebound by Murray. Left side, Hardaway. .132 left to play here in the second quarter. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Here's Spears. Here's Williamson. And Jokic with the rebound.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Murray outside. Into the lane. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Pelicans leading. Here's Williamson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Williamson's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. Murray outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Najee. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
16.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
Now Brown. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. And never brag an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Back to Murray. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray left side. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Jones following the score by Jamal Murray. Murray outside. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now Jokic over Williamson. Jokic, no good. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans to end the cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Cam Johnson picks one up. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
In for the Nuggets.
Pelicans trail by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Watson. Left side, Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've
25.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray outside. Pass to Watson. And the layup falls. Watson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Denver. To the left side wing. And here is Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Shot clock at 5. Murray. Finally, it goes in.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Murray. Oh, the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Brown with it. Murray fires away. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Murray. Jokic pulls it down. Murray with it. Now defended by Williamson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Gordon missed on the 3. Pelicans trailed by 12. Jones drives in.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Here's Jordan. Jokic with the steal. And it's Gordon penetrating. And there's the dunk.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Now Jordan.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
At the line for two.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits.
Not nearly as productive a triple.
Oh, my!
Wow!
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Outside Gordon. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kemp.
Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like court flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways. Okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers. Go